Daily tips. One of the top 5 regrets people have is that they didn't have the courage to be their true self.
Be about to.
Be about to.
Be about to.
Be about to.
To be on the verge of doing.
To be on the verge of doing.
I am about to leave.
I am about to leave.
Estar a punto de.
Of one's own accord.
Of one's own accord.
Of one's own accord.
Of one's own accord.
Voluntarily, willingly.
Voluntarily, willingly.
She did it of her own accord.
She did it of her own accord.
Por propia voluntad.
In accord with.
In accord with.
In accord with.
In accord with.
In agreement with.
In agreement with.
His actions are in accord with the rules.
His actions are in accord with the rules.
De acuerdo con.
With one accord.
With one accord.
With one accord.
With one accord.
Unanimously, with unanimous consent.
Unanimously, with unanimous consent.
They all agreed with one accord.
They all agreed with one accord.
De común acuerdo.
In accordance with.
In accordance with.
In accordance with.
In accordance with.
In agreement with, following.
In agreement with, following.
The project was completed in accordance with the plan.
The project was completed in accordance with the plan.
De acuerdo con.
Of no account.
Of no account.
Of no account.
Of no account.
Unimportant, insignificant.
Unimportant, insignificant.
His opinion is of no account.
His opinion is of no account.
De ninguna importancia.
On account of.
On account of.
On account of.
On account of.
Because of, due to.
Because of, due to.
We postponed the event on account of bad weather.
We postponed the event on account of bad weather.
Debido a.
On no account.
On no account.
On no account.
On no account.
Under no circumstances.
Under no circumstances.
You should on no account go there alone.
You should on no account go there alone.
De ninguna manera.
Take account of.
Take account of.
Take account of.
Take account of.
Consider, take into consideration.
Consider, take into consideration.
You need to take account of all the variables.
You need to take account of all the variables.
Tener en cuenta.
Take into account.
Take into account.
Take into account.
Take into account.
Consider, include in calculation.
Consider, include in calculation.
When making financial decisions, you must take inflation into account.
When making financial decisions, you must take inflation into account.
Tener en cuenta.
Add up.
Add up.
Add up.
Add up.
Calculate the total.
Calculate the total.
Add up all the expenses to find the total cost.
Add up all the expenses to find the total cost.
Sumar.
Add up to.
Add up to.
Add up to.
Add up to.
Equal, amount to.
Equal, amount to.
The damages add up to a significant sum.
The damages add up to a significant sum.
Ascender a.
In addition.
In addition.
In addition.
In addition.
Furthermore, also.
Furthermore, also.
In addition, we offer a bonus for early completion.
In addition, we offer a bonus for early completion.
Además.
In addition to.
In addition to.
In addition to.
In addition to.
Besides, as well as.
Besides, as well as.
He has experience in marketing in addition to sales.
He has experience in marketing in addition to sales.
Además de.
In advance.
In advance.
In advance.
In advance.
Beforehand, ahead of time.
Beforehand, ahead of time.
You should book your tickets in advance to get a discount.
You should book your tickets in advance to get a discount.
Por adelantado.
Take advantage of.
Take advantage of.
Take advantage of.
Take advantage of.
Make use of, exploit.
Make use of, exploit.
You can take advantage of the sale to save money.
You can take advantage of the sale to save money.
Aprovechar.
To advantage.
To advantage.
To advantage.
To advantage.
For one's benefit, to one's advantage.
For one's benefit to one's advantage.
He used the situation to advantage.
He used the situation to advantage.
En beneficio de.
Gain an advantage.
Gain an advantage.
Gain an advantage.
Gain an advantage.
Have a favorable position.
Have a favorable position.
They have an advantage in this negotiation.
They have an advantage in this negotiation.
Tener una ventaja.
Above all.
Above all.
Above all.
Above all.
Most importantly, primarily.
Most importantly, primarily.
Above all, you need to be honest.
Above all, you need to be honest.
Sobre todo.
After all.
After all.
After all.
After all.
Considering everything, in the end.
Considering everything in the end.
After all, it wasn't a bad day.
After all, it wasn't a bad day.
Después de todo.
All but.
All but.
All but.
All but.
Nearly, almost.
Nearly, almost.
He's all but finished with his work.
He's all but finished with his work.
Todo menos.
All in all.
All in all.
All in all.
All in all.
Overall, when everything is considered.
Overall, when everything is considered.
All in all, it was a successful project.
All in all, it was a successful project.
En resumen.
All over.
All over.
All over.
All over.
Everywhere, throughout.
Everywhere throughout.
The news spread all over the internet.
The news spread all over the internet.
Por todas partes.
At all.
At all.
At all.
At all.
In any way, to any extent.
In any way, to any extent.
I don't like spicy food at all.
I don't like spicy food at all.
En absoluto.
For all.
For all.
For all.
For all.
Despite, nevertheless.
Despite, nevertheless.
He's confident for all his inexperience.
He's confident for all his inexperience.
Para todos.
In all.
In all.
In all.
In all.
Altogether, entirely.
Altogether, entirely.
In all, it's a good proposal.
In all, it's a good proposal.
En total.
Allow for.
Allow for.
Allow for.
Allow for.
Take into consideration, provide for.
Take into consideration, provide for.
The budget should allow for unexpected expenses.
The budget should allow for unexpected expenses.
Tener en cuenta.
Allow of.
Allow of.
Allow of.
Allow of.
Permit, make possible.
Permit, make possible.
The flexible schedule allows of various activities.
The flexible schedule allows of various activities.
Permitir.
Make allowance for.
Make allowance for.
Make allowance for.
Make allowance for.
Provide for, take into account.
Provide for, take into account.
We need to make allowances for changes in the plan.
We need to make allowances for changes in the plan.
Hacer una excepción para.
Answer for.
Answer for.
Answer for.
Answer for.
Take responsibility for, be accountable for.
Take responsibility for, be accountable for.
He will answer for his actions.
He will answer for his actions.
Responder por.
In answer to.
In answer to.
In answer to.
In answer to.
In response to, as a reply to.
In response to, as a reply to.
He smiled in answer to her question.
He smiled in answer to her question.
En respuesta a.
Anything but.
Anything but.
Anything but.
Anything but.
Definitely not, far from.
Definitely not, far from.
The situation is anything but ideal.
The situation is anything but ideal.
Cualquier cosa menos.
Anything like.
Anything like.
Anything like.
Anything like.
Not at all similar to, completely different.
Not at all similar to, completely different.
His behavior is anything like what I expected.
His behavior is anything like what I expected.
Nada parecido a.
For anything.
For anything.
For anything.
For anything.
For any reason, under any circumstances.
For any reason, under any circumstances.
She won't leave for anything.
She won't leave for anything.
Por nada.
Apart from.
Apart from.
Apart from.
Apart from.
Except for, besides.
Except for, besides.
Apart from a few mistakes, it's a great essay.
Apart from a few mistakes, it's a great essay.
Aparte de.
Another tips. Do not seek praise, seek criticism.